Alright guys, I know it's been a minute, you know, the holidays and everything. So I haven't been really cooking that much, to be honest with you. I've been working a lot. And winter sucks. So I haven't been doing shit. I've been ordering a lot of takeout. Speaking of takeout, you ever realize, like, that shit's dumb expensive. It's expensive. So for instance, I got some Indian the other day, some Indian food the other day, and I got my favorite thing, you know, Gobi 65, aka Cauliflower 65. And it was like $9, and right, they give me this little container, like that big. And it's like, you know, like a little takeout thing. And it's like 5 pieces of cauliflower. And something like this thing bigger than my dome, bigger than my head, $2.50, right? And they gave me maybe a quarter of it. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to make cauliflower 65. I'm using some kitchen staples, like, you know, like some garlic, some ginger. You know what I'm talking about? Garlic, $1. This piece of ginger right here was like 30 cents. Ketchup, is that traditional? Probably not, but I don't care. Ketchup, that's like $2. You probably got it in your fridge already. Some curry spice, if you got garam masala, whatever, that'll work too. Like, come on. If you don't got this in your pantry, you know, like, if you don't got the right spices in your pantry, yeah, that's gonna cost you a little bit more. But overall, it's gonna be cheaper if you cook it at home. Cumin seeds, that's like, yo, go to the Indian stores, bro. You can get these type of joints for like, it's like $2, and this thing was full. That's it, bro. We're gonna cook some gobi. We want to cook some gobi. This is gobi. You know what I'm talking about? That's gobi. That's cauliflower, baby. Gobi 65. Let's go. Okay, first things first. We're gonna get our cauliflower. We're gonna get the leaves off. Yep, pull the leaves off. Then we're gonna cut it up. We're just gonna cut it into little bite-sized pieces. Like little florets. Alright, once you cut them up, put them aside in a pot, in a bowl. It doesn't matter what you put it in something. Now we're gonna pour some like boiling water over it, some hot water. It doesn't even have to be boiling. Cover it, submerge it. It's gonna par cook them. Alright, next, we're gonna get some garlic. We're gonna chop it up. Ooh. Next, after that, the same thing with some ginger. I don't even take the skin off because you don't need to. So chop it up, dice it up. If you want to, you could put the garlic and the ginger in a blender. Use a mortar and pestle, whatever. Put it aside. You can do the same thing with the quarter of an onion. Add that, put it aside. All right, next up, spices. We got the chili peppers. We got the curry powder. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. We got the chili paste, we got tomato paste, a lime, coriander, salt, ketchup, soy sauce, tamari soy sauce, rice vinegar. You can use white vinegar. Alright, by this point the cauliflower should be cooked, so we're just going to strain it, leave it off screen, forget about it for a minute. Alright, now we're going to mix the spice mix that we're going to put on the cauliflower. This is turmeric. This is sort of optional. I think it goes in everything. That's an Indian food. Next, we're going to put curry powder, alright? Some salt. Yeah, get that salt in there. Alright, then we're going to put this chili powder. This stuff is very spicy. This is Indian chili powder. Then we're going to hit it with the black pepper, because why not? Alright, we got the cauliflower here. We're going to mix this stuff up. We're going to put it right on the cauliflower, right? Yup, get it on there. Yeah. Now we're going to hit it with some cornstarch, alright? You can use cornstarch. If you want it, you can just only use cornstarch. But I'm going to add some flour too. If you're going for gluten-free, just use a ton of cornstarch. So I'm going to hit it with the flour. We're gonna mix it together, alright? We're gonna coat everything. Now some people, they use like cornmeal too. You can do that. Add some water, and then we're gonna make like a nice batter out of this. It's just a spiced batter, that's all it is. So if you wanna, if you think it's too dry, add some more cornstarch, add some more flour. Add some cornmeal, add some semolina, those semolina things, it don't matter. Make a batter. Alright, next, we're gonna get some oil. I'm gonna heat the oil up until it hits 350, alright? So keep it on like a medium-high heat. After a couple minutes, it should be ready to fry. I just put in one little piece. Once I heard it sizzle, I knew it was time. Oh yeah, hear that, hear that sizzle. Alright, don't overcrowd your pan, because then you're not gonna get an even fry. So you know, just give it some space. Give all the stuff some space to fry, you know? If you're using a small pot like I am, a small pan, you might have to flip them around, move them around. If you want to deep fry them, you probably aren't even going to have to mess with them. You can just let them fry for like 4 or 5 minutes. Spoon some oil over the top if you're doing a shallow fry like me. Alright? So like 7 to 8 minutes has passed, maybe 6, I don't remember. Anyways, take them out. If they're looking golden brown like that, take them out. Put them aside on some napkins, on a draining thing, whatever you got. Just drain them for a little bit. Alright? Then we're gonna repeat with the second batch, alright? And Daisy knows. She knows that I overpacked that pan. Alright, anyways, here we go. Look at it. It's all nice. It's fried. Yeah. Looks nice. You hear it's a little crunchy. Daisy is so mad. Anyways, here we go. Throw some cumin seeds in there in the oil. Then we're going to throw in our onions, our garlic, our ginger. We're going to saute that up until the onions get translucent. Alright, that's going to take like 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. We're just on a medium-high heat, so it shouldn't take long. Alright, so we're going to saute that, keep an eye on it, stir it around. We're not trying to cook these, we're just trying to get them soft. Add some salt, add some pepper, add some curry powder, add some tomato paste. Not too much, just like a tablespoon. Add a little bit of ketchup if you desire. Oh, what's that? That's sugar. We're gonna add some sugar, probably like a tablespoon or 2 of sugar. Depends on your taste. You don't even need it if you don't want to. Then we're gonna throw in some torn up coriander, some cilantro. You know what it is. We're gonna mix that up. Let's cook the tomato paste a little bit. You don't want to eat raw tomato paste. We gotta cook it down a little bit. It's gonna get that nice flavor. Alright, we're gonna add some chili, some crushed chili, some vinegar, some soy sauce. Let's go. Those are the quintessential flavors. We're gonna look at that. It's getting real thick, bubbling away. Add some water, thin it out, so we can cook all the flavors down. This is gonna take like 4 or 5 minutes. We're gonna get it to a thick consistency. Once we think it looks like a thick consistency, we can start adding in the cauliflower. So just let it boil away a little bit, but don't let it get away from you. Alright? Add in some green onions if you want. A little bit of lime juice, which we're going to use a whole lime. Alright? Nice and thick. The sauce is nice and thick. We can add in the cauliflower. We're just going to give it a toss. Get it coated. Add some more lime. What up? Then we're gonna plate it. It's done. Plate it up. Look what you created. Not quite as red as the restaurant, but if you want to add some food coloring, go ahead. You can add food coloring. Add it in with the sauce before you toss it. Now I'm just gonna hit it with some sesame seeds. Make it look presentable. Give it a little nutty taste. Boom. Boom. Come on. Alright, yo. That's it. It's not as red as you might get in the in a restaurant. It's kind of red. It's kind of red. A lot of restaurants use food coloring, and I'm not doing that. Let's try it out. That's what it looks like. Look at that. I'm gonna burn the fuck out of my mouth. A little bit spicy. little bit sour. And look how much you get, bro. That's how much you get. Like last time I went to ordered from an Indian place, they made something like this. What do you think is more? $8. That's like $4, assuming you have the spices at your house. I'm gonna be honest with you. I screwed up. It's not as crunchy as it should be. Cause I made the classic rookie mistake. I overcrowded my my pan when I was frying them. What are you gonna do? It's still good though. You could probably cook that. So I'm eating this this Gobi, man. It's pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy, so I'm gonna eat more. I just like spicy, a little bit sweet from the onions and from the little bit of sugar and the ketchup. And it's savory and tangy too. Not overwhelmingly, but it's very spicy. You know, it's Indian food. It's spicy. It's clearing out my sinuses a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So that's a good thing. Go fuck around, make it. You know what I'm saying?